Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick update on this wood insert. It's the CI2700 Regency. Um, I put up a video when I first got it a while ago, and now it's been a few weeks, maybe about a month, and I've kind of got a lot of things figured out. Kind of learning how it behaves and the right way to load it and things like that. Um, I'll say that right now it's running, I think it's, in my opinion, it's like at its maximum efficiency right now. You can see that there's not much flame in there. It's a lot of coals, but there's not a whole lot of flames. And then if you look up there, I'm not sure it'll show it. You can see the catalytic combustor. It's glowing. If you can't see it on the video, it definitely is. And in a couple minutes, it'll probably glow even more. That's burning off the smoke. And if you look up at my chimney outside, there's like no smoke coming out of it. So so it might look like it's not running like really well right now, but it's the heat coming off of this there's a lot of heat. I've got it stuffed right to the gills. There's probably about 7 logs in there. I just woke up just to get it going for the day, and I let it rip wide open for about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes to get it really going. Once it's at that point, then I start to choke it off, and you can see now that I have the damper all fully closed, and even with it fully closed, it still gets enough air and stuff, and it breathes, and it'll burn like that. In my opinion, like I said, that's like the maximum efficiency for this thing. When you get it going really well and then choke it down, it's able to just maintain a lot of heat, and that catalytic combustor starts to work. That's when it, I think, is working the best, is when you get it going well and then choke it down, and then the smoke that would be coming out is burned off by that combustor, catalytic combustor. And when that pumps off, a bunch of heat also. So another thing I want to quick add to this is that before I go to bed, when I load it up for the night, so I can try to heat my house throughout the night, I've found that the best way to get these longer burns is to lay the wood east to west. So do my first row of wood that I stuff in there east to west. Put about 3 or 4 of them that way. And then if I've got some thin enough logs, which usually I have some that are thin enough, then I'll stick the next row north to south on top of that first row. So I did the opposite right now when I woke up today, just because it starts better when they're loaded on the first row north to south, because the air can get in between the logs better. It just kind of flows better in there. But yeah, when I go to bed, that's what I do, and it seems to burn longer that way, more kind of like a sustained burn. Trying to think what else to add to this, because I keep just, you'll learn how your stove behaves the longer you use it. But yeah, I'm happy with this so far. I mean, at first I was a little disappointed with the burn times. I wasn't getting these 14-hour anywhere near that, but that it advertises. But I get probably a good 7 to 8 of actual heat. It'll burn longer than that. Like, I'll have coals in here after 12 hours. I have not had to start a new fire in this stove in 3 weeks. I haven't had to put any kindling in there in 3 weeks. Every day I wake up and I just throw some, of course I have dry firewood. It's under 20%, measured with a moisture meter. But you just throw the wood in there, and you open up the door, you crack the door, let it rip for 5 minutes, and then the whole thing's going. And then you just shut the door and get the process started. So yeah, I always have coals, but I would say that it effectively puts off heat if you load the stove up really full, and like I said, the east to west first row, first layer, and then north to south the second layer. I think that'll get you some pretty good heat output from this throughout the night. So I hope that kind of gives a little more insight into this thing. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll try to respond to them. And have a great day. Hope this helps.